I want to make sure that everybody can understand the words that are coming out of my mouth. Okay. If you didn't know, my name is Tom Nguyen, and I was, oh my gosh, born here in the United States. I speak English pretty fluently, but when I was growing up, I started to question this because when kids would ask me for my name, I would say, my name is Tom. But then they would reply back by asking me, did you say your name was Wong? And I started to think, am I pronouncing my T's correctly? So I started to go home and just look at myself in the mirror and say, Tom. No, that doesn't sound wrong. So let me set the record straight. I want to make sure that we're along the same lines of communication. So I'd like to ask everybody to repeat my name. My name is Tom. What is my name? Tom. All right, thank you. We can start now. Okay, one of the best ways you can treat yourself is to exercise regularly. In my experience, exercise has benefited me tremendously. It's helped relieve my frustration, kept me healthy, improved the way my body looks, and changed my mood. I'm 33 years old, and I look and feel better than when I was 25 years old. And I can definitely credit that to exercise. But when I tell people about this, how exercising has benefited me, I'm usually confronted with a bunch of excuses about why they can't exercise. And today I'm going to talk about a couple of these excuses and give you some real-life examples of some people who chose not to let these excuses stand in their way of exercising. Let me start off with one of my all-time favorites. I have kids, and I don't have time to exercise. I can tell you, that excuse is bullshit. Pardon my Chinese. I've never heard, I have kids, and I don't have time to watch television. If you have time to watch television, you have time to exercise. My older brother, Nan, is married, works a full-time job, and has 3 kids. So he's a busy man, just like everybody else in the world. But yet he manages to hit the gym 5 to 6 days a week. He's in phenomenal shape. He looks and feels better than most 20-year-olds. Actually, he can run circles around 20-year-olds. That's just living proof that age is just a number. And speaking of age, that's another excuse that gets thrown my way. I'm usually told, I'm getting old and my body hurts. I got news for you. If you continue not to exercise, in a couple more years, you're going to be getting older and your body's going to be hurting even worse. I have yet to meet a person who stopped exercising for a couple of years and felt better when they came back. My friend Slats is over 70 years old, and he's exercised almost his whole entire life. Today he still does. He walks and he pumps iron regularly. He told me a couple of months ago that he fell 7 feet off of a ladder and walked away with no injuries, zero, zilch, nada. And he said exercising was definitely a main ingredient in him not getting injured. But yes, exercise can prevent you from getting injuries too. If there are any more naysayers out there, I have one more for you. I have no arms or legs. I can't exercise. I know this is a little extreme, but I'm here to prove a point. Now, raise your hands if you really believe this is a real reason to not exercise. Be honest with me, for real. Nobody? All right, thank you. All right, great. Well, you're not alone. A lot of people really agree with you, but someone who wouldn't would be Kyle Maynard. And who is Kyle? Kyle was born with a condition where his arms don't extend past here and his legs don't extend past here. He has no hands, he has no feet. Despite this handicap, Kyle managed to wrestle all 4 years in high school, and in his senior year, he qualified for the Georgia High School State Championships. Now, he didn't win state, but he did win a couple of matches and finished off the season at 36 wins and 18 losses. Today Kyle's moved on to bigger and better things, such as fighting his first mixed martial arts match. You might know mixed martial arts as the sport that you see on Spike Television, also known as Ultimate Fighting, that occurs inside of the cage. If you'd like to know more about Kyle, check out his best-selling book, No Excuses. And there really are no excuses for why you shouldn't exercise. Your body is the most important, most valuable tool that you will ever have. Second, only to your mind, and you should treat it as such. I can't promise you that exercise will add years to your life, but it will add quality of years to your life. There's a saying that goes like this: we're not here for a long time, we're here for a good time. Thank you all for listening. You've been a wonderful audience. I'm going to hand it back to the Toastmaster now. Have a great afternoon.